Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dolphins Daily Report. It is Monday, um, the 5th of February. Okay, and we're starting the daily report, and we're going to go over all the players. Every day we'll go through a player and we'll talk about, do we keep them or do we drop them? Do we resign them? And what's the cap hit looking like? And what can we do to do that? But before we get started, let's go over the Dolphins salary cap situation, okay? So, the Dolphins salary cap right now, with the active contracts that we have, it's going to be somewhere around $295 million. That's $51 million over the cap. Now, the cap is expected to go up, but it's not going to go up by 51 million. So we got 10 millions in dead cap money. We got 285 of actual uh, active contracts, and we're going to have some rollover money of about 1.7 million. So altogether, we're going to be way over. So let's talk about our first recipient of this daily report, and we're not going to talk about none other than my guy right here. Okay, so my guy right here, Mr. Tua, pointing. Et, come home. So Tua is is scheduled to make next year right around, $23 million. Okay. Now he has no more years left on his contract, so this will be his last year, and it will be a full cap hit if we do drop him. So, what the Miami Dolphins have chose is they've chose to sign for his 5th year option, and we're gonna go on a limb here, guys, and we say keep and sign Tua. Okay, we need Tua over here. We need Tua, uh, and what we need to do to make this contract not affect the overall salary cap. So we talked about it. We're 51 million over the cap. He's going to be a $23 million hit. If we renegotiate a contract, we're going to have to pay him a large signing bonus and a large contract. And what I'm thinking, it's going to be in that 50 million a year mark. That's just what the going rate is. Tua played top five quarterback all year. He played the whole season, played the playoffs. We lost the playoff game. That's a big knock, and I totally understand that. But this is his first full season, um, and the future is bright for Tua. The question is going to be, do we sign him, and can they make that contract not affect us in the cap? Can we spread some of that money over? And again, this is the last year for us to negotiate a contract with Tua. After this year, we can franchise tag him, which would be somewhere in astronomical numbers, like over 50 million anyway. So either way, we have to make a decision this year on what we want to do with Tua. I say we sign him to a 5-year contract with maybe 3 years guaranteed, and then the other two could be the renegotiating ones. But we can spread out that money out 5 years. And Tua, as an overall grade, if I had to give Tua an overall grade, I would say Tua got an A, not an A plus, but an A, only because we we lost some games that I think QB1 needs to win. So overall, he's definitely a keeper. I'm definitely high on the upside. I'm definitely excited for next year. And I'm expecting Tua to do great things as we go forward. So Tua Tagovailoa, we are expecting you to come back and get it done next season. But if we really want to do things right, we need to sign him to an extension. We need to get him his money, and we need to move forward and fix the rest of our cap. All right. So I'm starting off with the hot topics. Um, Tomorrow, we're going to talk about Tyreek. We're going to talk about his contract. We're going to talk about how many years he's got left, and what his potential impact on us. So we're going to go through every single Dolphin. Again, we're at 285 million of actual cap hit with 10 million in dead money. So we're 51 million over the cap. Now, by doing the things that we're going to talk about, I think we're going to add about 15, maybe 20 million next year to the cap, which means that we got about $30 million to shed. And I think we could do it with some restructurings, but there's some big decisions to be made on Tua, on Christian Wilkins, and then on some of the other high priced players that we have. So stay tuned with us. We'll talk about it. But just to recap, Tua, keep in sign. A for the 2023 season, and Tua is definitely deserving of an extension in his fifth year. And if we really want to make this work the right way, we're going to have to sign him the right way. So let's do this the right way. Let's get Chris Greer, to do the right thing and get this done. So, Dolphin fans, tell me what your grade is in the comment section for Tua. And do you think we should keep or sign him? Or do we let him go after this year? 23 million is not a lot for a quarterback that's in top five in every category. But what I will tell you is we can even have him lower for this year coming up if we renegotiate his contract and take advantage of that signing bonus that gets spread out over the many years. So it's something to watch, and we look forward to the offseason to get this figured out. Until then, stay tuned. If there's any new updates, we will let you know first on the Fin Sports Podcast. And peace. God bless.